If you're looking for a simple, delicious, beautiful summertime dessert, then this blueberry crisp with oatmeal almond topping is for you. It's super simple to make using ingredients you probably already have on hand, and it really allows all of those gorgeous seasonal berries to be the star of the show. But I warn you, if you make this blueberry crisp, people are gonna ask you for the recipe, and the only reason I know that is because it happens to me every single time. Now, before I get started, I just wanna take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Element. You all know by now that Element is my favorite electrolyte drink mix. It's specifically designed for people who want to live an active lifestyle, prioritizing real whole foods. So for me, it's something I use pretty much every single day. I notice such a difference between drinking plain water and drinking water with the Element electrolytes in it. I just feel more energized, I feel more focused, I feel more hydrated, specifically during these long, hot summer days. And I know that I'm not alone because many of you have shared with me that you have had the same exact experience. Many people associate staying hydrated with exercise or working out, but it's really more than that because your hydration levels also affect your digestion, your energy levels, your appetite, and your overall well-being. And if you're anything like me and you love lemonade and you love iced tea throughout the summer, you have got to try Element's new flavor, which is lemonade iced tea. It is so good. It's light, it's refreshing, and it has the perfect balance of that bright, fresh lemon flavor and the smooth black tea. And it's made with real black tea extract, not just isolated caffeine. I noticed that the energy is more like smooth and steady. So there's no jitters, there's no afternoon crash, and I'm not wired later in the day. And you'll appreciate that there are no added sugars or artificial ingredients. So if you'd like to give Element a try, they're offering everybody in the community a free sample pack when you use my link. You're gonna get 8 single serving packets, which contain all of their most popular flavors. All you have to do is head to drinkelement.com/Danny Spies. That's DRINKLMNT.com/Danny Spies. And be sure that you use my link, which I'm gonna leave for you down in the description box below. Okay, so let's make this blueberry crisp. Now, the first thing I like to do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm also gonna grab a 9x9 ceramic baking dish. I don't grease the pan, I find is really not necessary, but you just wanna have your pan on hand, ready to go. Then I'm gonna prep my blueberries. So I have 6 cups of blueberries, somewhere between 5 and 6 cups will work for this recipe. I'm using 6 cups. I'm gonna give them a good rinse under some cold water, and then I like to just lay them out on a clean dish towel and pick through them. You wanna just make sure that there's no little stems attached to your berries. These blueberries are actually extremely fresh, so there's a lot of stems on these, but well worth the work because the blueberries are so good. And then if I find any little blueberries that aren't like plump and happy and gorgeous, I just set them to the side. Now, if you wanted to, you could make this recipe using frozen blueberries as well. The key there is that you would just want to take them straight from the freezer to your dish. There's no need to defrost them. And keep in mind that you could also do this with pretty much any seasonal fruit. So if you wanted to use peaches or raspberries or blackberries or plums or a combination of any of these fruits, that would totally work. At the end of the day, you just need 6 cups, 5 to 6 cups of fruit for the base of the crisp. This truly is a very flexible summertime dessert. So use it as an opportunity to really highlight what is in season and absolutely gorgeous at the time. Once all my blueberries are ready to go, I'm just gonna transfer them into the 9x9 baking dish. Then we need the zest from 1 whole lemon. And remember, when you are zesting a lemon, the zest lives in the bright yellow skin of the lemon, right? The oils in that skin. Once you start to see the white of the lemon, that's the pith, that becomes bitter. So you're gonna stop at that point. You just wanna get the skin zested off. And then I'm gonna add the juice from that very same lemon. So you basically need about 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Then I like to add a little bit of a thickener. So this could be cornstarch, this could be arrowroot, or you could even do a tapioca flour. You just need 1.5 tablespoons sprinkled right over the top. And then I just like to use my hands to gently toss all of these ingredients together. You just want to make sure the blueberries have a nice light coating of the lemon juice and whatever thickener you chose, and that the zest is distributed. And personally, I do this right in the pan because it's just one last dirty bowl to clean when you're done. You may notice that I did not add any sweetener to the blueberries. And that is intentional. I do that on purpose. It's because these blueberries are seasonal, they're sweet, they're delicious, and I really want to let them shine. I don't want this to be an overly sweet crisp. If you know that your blueberries are either subpar or that you just like a sweeter dessert, you could add a couple tablespoons of honey, a couple tablespoons of maple syrup, or whatever type of granulated sweetener you like or prefer. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the crisp topping, which some might argue is the best part of this dessert. So into a nice big bowl, I'm gonna start with 1 cup of good old-fashioned rolled oats, and make sure that they are rolled oats. You don't want the quick oats, and you definitely don't want steel cut oats, right? The rolled oats are gonna give you that nice kind of hearty, chewy, crisp topping that we're going for. And then I'm also sprinkling in a 1/2 cup of super fine almond flour. This has a naturally sweet flavor to it, and it's loaded with healthy fats and protein and fiber. Then I have 1/3 cup of roasted unsalted almonds. So I like to measure them first and then I chop them up. I just give them a rough chop. I don't want them too fine because I really like that like crunchy, hearty texture they add to the crisp topping. Then I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, which is gonna add the most delicious, like sweet, buttery flavor to the topping. And then you need some type of melted fat. Now, I am using a 1/4 cup of coconut oil here today. I have also tested this recipe with butter. They're both delicious. I just find that the coconut oil creates a little bit of a crisper topping, which is my preference. If you like more like soft buttery, then use a 1/4 cup of melted butter. Both options are delicious. Then to finish it off, I've got a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of a good quality sea salt. Okay, now that's all you need for the crisp topping. So from here, I'm just going to mix it together. You just want to get all of those ingredients really well combined. I like doing this with a spatula. And then once you see that you've got kind of like a wet, sticky texture, then you know that you have arrived. So from here, all I do is I spoon the crisp topping on top of the blueberries. I usually just do a little bit at a time, spread it out, and then just keep moving all along the dish until you've got a nice even layer of that delicious oatmeal almond topping all over the top of the blueberries. Now, fun to note, if you wanted to do this recipe in advance, you could do this, put a cover on it, leave it in the fridge for up to 24 hours, and then when you're ready to bake it, just pull it out of the refrigerator, let it come closer to room temperature so you're not going from fridge to oven. You don't want the dish to be ice cold, right? Let it come down to room temp, and then we would bake it off. So basically this is gonna go into a 350-degree oven for 50 to 55 minutes, or until you notice that the top of the crisp is a light golden brown color and those blueberries are bubbling all along the edges. This looks so gorgeous. This is exactly what you're going for. But from here, it's very important to just let it cool a little bit before serving. I do love serving this crisp warm, but I don't want to serve it boiling, bubbling hot. So you want to give it a good 15-20 minutes before you cut into it. And that is the perfect time to decide how you want to serve your crisp. If we're having friends over or I'm making this for guests or for our family, we will often go classic and we'll serve it with a little vanilla ice cream on top. You can never go wrong. That is delicious. But when I want to keep things a little bit lighter, I'll just serve it with some creamy Greek yogurt, which also gives it a little protein pop. And I want to show you this delightful maple vanilla Greek yogurt that I've been making. Not only is it delicious on this crisp, but it's great for like yogurt bowls, breakfast, so good. So I don't have specific measurements for this. It depends how much you want to make. But right now in my bowl, I have 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. It can be non-fat, 2%, full fat, whatever turns you on. I have a low fat 2% here. Then to that, I am adding a tablespoon of real maple syrup and 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. Oh my gosh, if you have never tried vanilla bean paste, it is next level. It blows vanilla extract out of the water. You can grab it at most grocery stores or on Amazon. I will link it if you want to check it out down in the description box below. And then you're just gonna mix the maple syrup and the vanilla bean paste into the Greek yogurt. This alone, I am telling you, is dessert. It's so delicious, but it is next level when you put it on top of the blueberry crisp. So if you want an option that's a little bit lighter, this would be a fantastic road to travel. And if you take a look here, you can see the little vanilla beans all throughout the the yogurt. So not only is it delicious, but it's absolutely beautiful. This alone is dessert. So good. When the crisp is ready, I just like to take a nice big spoon. I just scoop right into that. This looks so good. Get it into your serving dish. And then in this case, I am going to put a nice hearty dollop of that maple vanilla Greek yogurt right over the top. I feel like this is like delightful, healthy enough to just have for breakfast in the summer. It's a breakfast summer treat in my humble opinion. You get that bright, fresh pop from the blueberries with the sweet, crunchy, nutty crisp over the top. I'm telling you, this is a dessert you'll come back to year after year. It is a summertime classic. So as always, I look forward to you giving this recipe a try, and make sure you come on to the comment section below and let me know what you think. Thanks again to Element for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to check them out, and I highly recommend you do, I have a link for you down in the description box below. And if you're looking for more easy, delicious summertime dessert ideas, you may want to check this recipe out next.